The energy on set had already shifted long before the cameras started rolling, but the exact moment Cang Lingay looked between her two co-stars, everything changed in an instant. It was a subtle, almost imperceptible turn of her head, a soft intake of breath that caught in her throat as she glanced from Hu Yishin's calm, towering presence to Cang Lingay's intense, magnetic gaze. For fans who have been following every behind-the-scenes clip, every stolen glance, and every unscripted smile, that single reaction opened the floodgates to a debate that is currently tearing the C-drama fandom apart. It was not just a passing glance or a polite smile for the media. It was an authentic, unscripted moment of genuine surprise, visual chemistry, and palpable tension that left everyone in the room suddenly holding their breath. When you look closely at her eyes in that split second, you do not just see an actress doing her job, you see someone caught completely off guard by two entirely different kinds of undeniable star power, and that brief moment of silent realization has set off an emotional firestorm among viewers worldwide. To truly understand why Cang Lingay's reaction triggered such an overwhelming response, you have to look at the towering aura that Hu Yishin brings into any shared space. Hu Yishin has always carried a refined, quiet confidence that commands respect without ever needing to raise his voice. Standing with an effortless poise, he possesses a classic, almost nostalgic charm that feels deeply protective and remarkably grounded. When Cang Lingay stands beside him, the contrast in their heights and visual energy creates an instant sense of warmth, security, and quiet devotion. His gaze toward her during the shared scenes is never loud or overbearing. Instead, it is steady, tender, and deeply composed, giving off the feeling of a calm harbor in the middle of a storm. When she looked up at him in that now famous clip, her expression softened into a gentle, comfortable warmth, reflecting the deep trust and natural ease that defines their on-screen dynamic, making viewers feel an aching sense of sweet, timeless romance that is nearly impossible to ignore. Yet, the entire atmosphere fractures into pure electric suspense the moment Cang Lingay enters the frame, shifting the energy into something far more dangerous, dramatic, and captivating. Cang Lingay possesses an intense, fiery charisma that demands total attention, carrying a passionate edge that seems to ignite the air around him. Where Hu Yishin offers steady comfort, Cang Lingay brings raw emotion, playful intensity, and an unpredictable magnetic pulse that keeps everyone on edge. When Cang Lingay turned her attention toward him, the shift in her expression was immediate and profound. Her eyes widened slightly, her bright smile flickering into a moment of pure, startled awareness as if she had suddenly felt the full weight of his focused attention. The chemistry between them does not just whisper sweet promises, it crackles like lightning, full of lingering stares, dramatic tension, and an undeniable friction that leaves the audience breathless, wondering how anyone could possibly resist such a powerful emotional pull. That single contrast in her facial expression became the catalyst for an intense, passionate debate among fans who are deeply invested in seeing who truly holds the key to her dynamic presence. Supporters of the Hu Yishin pairing point to that fleeting moment of soft, genuine comfort in her eyes, arguing that true chemistry lies in the peaceful, unspoken understanding between two people who complement each other effortlessly. They argue that her reaction to Hu Yishin showed a deep emotional safety, a sanctuary where her vibrant, expressive personality can shine without fear. On the other hand, defenders of the Cang Lingay dynamic insist that her sudden, breathless reaction to his sharp gaze revealed a deeper, more primal spark that cannot be faked or rehearsed. They see her wide-eyed, slightly flushed expression as proof of an intense, unforgettable connection that creates pure magic on screen, proving that passion is often born from unpredictability and dramatic friction. As the debate rages on across social media platforms, every frame of that encounter is being analyzed, replayed, and emotionally dissected by thousands of devoted viewers. What makes this rivalry so utterly mesmerizing is not just the striking visuals of two leading men at the absolute peak of their careers, but the breathtaking authenticity of Cang Lingay's unscripted emotional response. She did not orchestrate the atmosphere, nor did she attempt to hide her genuine surprise. leaving behind an unfiltered human moment that feels rare and incredibly precious in an industry so often defined by polished perfection. As you watch her eyes move from the calm, towering warmth of Hu Yishin to the sharp, thrilling intensity of Cang Lingay, you realize that there are no wrong answers in this debate, only two captivating expressions of love and tension that leave us hopelessly spellbound, waiting eagerly to see where her heart will ultimately align.